Hey everyone, welcome into the Employee Engagement Series. I'm Matt Seneca from PJ Tube, and today's special guest, we have Brandon Eads, who is the General Business Manager at our PJ Tube's Linden, Illinois facility, Rock River Fabrications. Brandon, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Matt, for having me.
Absolutely, and going forward with your sort of out of work activity, you are an archer.
I am. I've been shooting a bow since I was 6 years old, so that's been 33 years now that I've been doing that. I also like to hunt, deer hunt with a bow. I've been doing that for 30 years as well. I I do the competitive side of it quite a bit, and I have several sponsors. Major bow manufacturer, PSE Archery, and then a lot of other sponsors that help me out as well.
Nice. And then when you do get sponsored by a company like that, do they help out with your equipment or your training or anything like that?
They do. I can't really get into the details of specifics of the contracts, but yeah, it helps out tremendously. I mean, if I add up everything that I have into my equipment, retail price, you're looking at $3,200. And so yeah, I mean, having those sponsors and getting stuff for the prices that I do, that it helps out tremendously.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when you started, you started shooting, or you started bow and arrow when you were 6. When did the competition start to sort of come?
Competition started, when I was 7 years old then.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just a year later, grandfather got me started in it. He'd always been into archery, and then he also has a shop that we kind of are co-owners on. So I've been, I've been around this ever since I was a little kid, and been doing that since 1990.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just out of the basement of his house, but we sell bows, we work on bows. I mean, we're a full service shop.
What's the name of is there a name of the company?
Yeah, it's Jim's Arrow Service. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Or Jim's Archery, whatever you want to call it. We go by both.
Okay.
When he decides that he's ready to give it up, we're just gonna move it down to my house, and I'll take over. From there. I mean, every night when I leave work from here, anyways, I go down there, and this is kind of the busy time of our year with hunting season getting ready to start. So
right.
We got a lot of bows that people bring to work on because they wait till the last minute to get things done, and
put a rush order on it.
All right. Yeah. How soon can you get new strings and cables on it? That's gonna be 2 weeks. Well, I need it next week. Well, sorry.
I can't do it. And then back to the competitions. Do you have like a specific one that stands out, or a memory of one?
Yeah, I mean, so there's different types of competitions throughout the year. So in the summertime, it's all outdoor, shooting at 3D targets, which okay. In the video, whenever it gets to you, you'll be able to see me shooting at a 3D target. And then in the wintertime, they have what's called spot shoots. So the spot shoots are only 20 yards, but the one day you're shooting at a circle that's only 1.5 inches in diameter. So you gotta, on that one there, you pretty much gotta shoot a perfect score to stay in up top of the leaderboard. And then the second day it goes to what's called a Vegas target. Well, now what's called an X, that's the size of like a dime. And I mean, you're still only shooting at 20 yards,
right?
And you got to try to hit that. A tournament that stands out is, I just started getting into the spot shooting. Always been a long time 3D shooter, and the first day on the 5 spot, the 1.5 inch circle, I shot a perfect score. So,
Nice.
yeah, so that was real nice. And it was only like my third or fourth time doing that style of competition. So
That's interesting. I've only ever done it like I think we had a gym class in high school that that we did some bow and arrow work on, and it was like your basic like Walmart $30 bow and shooting whatever. So yeah, I've always wanted to try it though, a little better equipment and see how it is.
yeah,
So.
well, that's it. That's you're just in school. It's just with the little recurves, and
Yeah.
this is a full compound bow. And
But yeah, thanks for joining us, and that about does it. So thanks again.
all right, thank you, Matt.
All right, and thanks everyone for joining us. Be sure to tune in next week, and be sure to like and subscribe and share and all these, and keep commenting, and we'll keep a nice little discussion going online on Facebook and Instagram and all that. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you next week.